Hey guys, this is your boy P. Welcome in the Bubble with P. Another day, another podcast. Like I said, we're gonna record almost every day. Today, what I want to talk about is NBA season. The first week of NBA. The season starts a week ago, so we get some surprises, some good teams showing up, like Indiana Pacers. We're gonna talk about them. Players like Dragan Sabonis, CJ McCollum with his career high, who got Washington Wizards with 3-0-3, Westbrook with the injury. We also got Cleveland Cavaliers with 3 wins, which is the biggest surprise for me, I'm not gonna lie. Golden State with bad performance against the Nets and Bucks. Only last night they beat Chicago Bulls after tough game for them, because they won only by 1. We got players like Terry Rozier to talk about. I think he's playing really good. And also, who I want to talk is Chris Middleton and Boston Celtics with another great pick like Peyton Pritchard out of Oregon. So we're going to talk about that, and let's see how that goes. But we have more stuff to talk about, like Houston Rockets too. So let's combine what I said. Let's see what it goes. Make sure you subscribe our channel, because we're trying to get 100 subscribers. So I see you in a second. I guys told you it's been only 1 second. You guys see me again. The first thing what I want to talk about is Cleveland Cavaliers. They're 3-0, so that's a big surprise. They beat teams like Charlotte Hornets, Detroit Pistons, and 76ers. We can say the Hornets and Pistons, they're not that good, but they still, they beat them by more than 10 points. So that's still really good. And last night they beat 76ers by 24, which is crazy. And Colin Sexton with great performance. He averaged 27 points, 2 assists, and almost 2 rebounds and almost 4 assists per game. We got the leader of the team, Andrew Drummond, with 20 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists. He's playing great. Like you guys see, I pull up some highlights here, so we can watch it how they playing. I also prepare the stats, who's playing really well. So let's watch it, because to be honest, I didn't watch their highlights yet, so I'm also curious how they play. They'll besides Colin Sexton and Andrew Drummond, they also got players like Kevin Love, Darius Garland, and the rookie Isaac Okoro. Larry Nance is playing really good. So let's see how they're doing this year, because 3-0 is a big surprise. We got Kevin Love. He's a vet of the team. Finally, he came back after all the injuries. So the starting 5, how we can tell, is Love, Larry Nance, Andrew Drummond, Darius Garland, and Colin Sexton, which is pretty tall 5, because Larry Nance is 6'9", Drummond is 6'10" or 7'0", Kevin Love is 6'11", so pretty tall 5. We got Cedi Osman as a 6-man. But they're a young and good team with 2 veterans like JaVale McGee, how we can see right now, and Kevin Love. They get players like they also get players like Cedi Osman, how we see. So they looks pretty nice. I like how they playing. We're gonna skip this. I don't really want to watch the whole game, to be honest. So let's go to the end of the game. So that's the score right here. We got fourth quarter 97-72. That's Garland with the ball. Nice bucket. I'm wondering, because I didn't saw how Isaac Okoro is playing this year, so that's I might make some video about that. They're playing. I feel like the only one bad thing, which is gonna be hard for them, and we got Dante Exum too, is that with this tall players in the starting five, they're gonna have problem with defense when it's gonna come to like teams like LA Lakers. Who's gonna guard LeBron James? Because I don't think so. Collins and Darius Garland can guard them, and Larry Nance is too slow. But like how we see, we get down to Exum with great pass to Andrew Drummond. They have really good coach with great ideas. I think Cleveland deserve playoffs. Maybe they're like not a really good team, how a lot of people think, but I feel like they deserve playoffs. They won a championship a few years ago, so we can't forget about that. Of course, they need another leader. I will see James Harden, to be honest, in this team, but do we need, like, I don't think so. They need him. Like how I said, look, we got Ben. Look, let's come back. We got Ben Simmons with the ball driving. Larry Nance is guarding him. Look, he's going straight to the basket, and that's gonna be a dunk. The same thing is gonna happen when they're gonna play the Lakers. LeBron James is gonna take the ball, and who's gonna stop him? Of course, no Larry Nance. That's one reason which I'm scared of, but hopefully they get some ideas. Like I said, they got good players. Of course, Tom Maker right here. So basically, let's really check their stats first. All right, we watch the game. So who we got? We got Kevin Love with 4 points. A50. He only played A50. So if he got another injury, that's horrible. I feel like he gotta finish career if he got another injury. That's way too much. Who else we got? We got Andrew Drummond with 24 points, 14 rebounds, which is great performance. We all know how Andrew Drummond is playing every year. He always gives this 12 plus rebounds, 18 plus points on 60% field goal. We got young Collins Exum, which is the biggest surprise for me because he become a leader with 27 points per game, 2 assists, 3.7 two rebounds, 3.7 assists. We got also the young players like Darius Garland, Dean White, Osman counted still as a young player. We got vets like Javon McGee, Kevin Love. Drummond can count as a team veteran. So, this team looks pretty good. Hopefully they're not going to have a lot of injuries because they look pretty nice. They don't really have a bench players, but we'll see how that goes. The season just starts. So I think that's it what I want to talk about Cleveland Cavaliers. The second team what I want to talk about is Golden State Warriors. So we got bad performance by them because they lost. They got injuries. Like Draymond Green is injured, but I think he's coming back tonight or the next game. Klay Thompson, of course, he's out. They have bad bench, in my opinion. So we got players. Let me show you in a second. Let's check the game, for example, against the Bucks when they lost 99 to 138. So we got players like, Andrew Wiggins. He's playing not bad, but still, we expect more than 12 points per game. We got guys like Eric Pascal, just a regular forward. He in really good team, he wouldn't even be like a second power forward. So I don't think so. He's a starting 5 player. But like how I said, they get problems with the bench. Like Damon Lee, who heard about Damon Lee last year? Marquise Chris, okay, he's not bad. Who's the guy? McKay Mulder. Let's see. He averaged 6 points. Okay, Canadian guy, out of Kentucky, 6'3". My guys, he played power forward last night against Chicago Bulls. Like 6'3" power forward. I know the basketball changed, but No, that's not what we want. We got Juan Toscano, 0 points. He also he started last night against the Bulls. Kevin Looney, why he's playing only 11 minutes? I don't know why. We got Brad Wanamaker with 11 points. Good player, but that's not. These guys are not players to be a team which which compete for NBA championship. You know what I mean? I don't know Ken Bazemore doing in this team. Maybe they just get him because he already play here. Only the players which I really like and playing great. Of course, we get Stephen Curry. Maybe it's not the same Stephen Curry from 2-3 years ago, but he's still good. Like how I said, he averaged against the Nets. He had 20 points against the Bucks, 19, and last game against the Bulls, he scored 36 points. So, how I said, he's still a good and great player. Of course, the All-Star player. But the two players which I want to talk about is James Wiseman, the rookie. He had 18 points against the Bucks, but like how you guys see, he's averaging almost 15 points, 5 rebounds. 7 foot center. Like how I'm still saying, he looks like David Robinson for me. He can play 1-1. He can shoot a little bit. I see him shooting threes against Milwaukee Bucks. I watched the game. We got, when he's gonna gain weight, trust me, that's the next David Robinson. You guys gonna remember. And the second player which I want to talk, maybe how much he averaged, 7 points per game. But guys, Jordan Poole, he's great player. I think he's a guy which can give some rest for Stephen Curry, because look how we saw last night. I don't know if someone watched the game last night. For you guys, gonna be 2 days ago, but he scored a game winner shot. Guy, like 21 years old man scoring a game winner. It's not that easy. So I think he's a good player for Golden State. He's playing their style, and we'll see how that goes. I hope they're gonna put him in starting five because he's deserved. So, but like the biggest problem of Golden State is that they have no bench. Damian Lee, Marcus Chris, Mulder, Toscano, Looney, Poole, Wanamaker, and Bazemore. Who heard about those guys? But like the last guy, which I forget because I don't really like him, and I think everyone expect more from him. Kyle Oubre, guys, he was a leader for Phoenix Suns last year, and what he's doing right now, nothing. He's doing bullshit. So look, 5.7, 5 points per game, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. What the fuck is that? Okay, he had dunk on Kevin Durant. I understand that, but when you get the guy like Kyle Oubre with this contract, you want him to do more. You want him to average 18 points per game and 7 rebounds per game. Look, he's 0-17 from the 3-point line. I show you right now because maybe you don't believe me, but check this out. 0-6 against Bulls, 0-5 against Bucks, and 0-6 against Brooklyn. What the yo, when you Kyle Oubre, bro, let me see his contract right now. Kyle Oubre contract. How much he signed? 2 years. So he got 15 million per year. Like, you can't if you make 15 million per year, you cannot average those stats. So if maybe you guys against me, I know girls love him, but maybe he's not a good fit for Golden State, and they need to trade him. So We'll see. Right now they're talking that they want to trade Andrew Wiggins, so I would prefer to trade Kyle Oubre, but they cannot do that because they just get him. So that's it about Golden State. If we talk about them, I also want to talk about the team Washington Wizards. So how I said, Washington Wizards, they started 0-3, which is horrible. They lost against, let me see who they lost against. They lost, let's go to this 20 seconds. They didn't play 20, they played 23rd. They lost against 76ers. Who else? On the 25th, did they play? No, 26. They lost against Orlando Magic. And 27 last night, they lost against Orlando Magic again. So you know what? Let's see how they play, because I'm wondering. Do we have this game? We got friends with me. I don't know how that songs go. Right here, we got Russell Westbrook is not playing because I think he got injured. Bradley Beal with 33 points per game. The biggest problem of them is that they don't really have a lot of rebounds, and their defense is really bad. I'm not a big fan of Isaac Bonga. He cannot play defense. He's weak. He didn't gain weight. Still skinny as fuck. Daniel Vidya, look, he just bumped him once and he flew. Like, what the fuck was that? Good, yeah. The only one good thing is Bradley Beal in this team right now. Hopefully, I mean, Russell Westbrook was playing good, not lie, but we expect more. Oh, wait, no, come on, Russell Westbrook. That's the first game when Russell Westbrook was playing, but we got Thomas Bryant. Not a big fan. I think they can get better player than him. But let's talk about this guy, Daniel Avdija. He only averaged 7.5 rebounds and 2 assists. You know, he was playing better in the EuroLeague, which is, you know, a good one of the second best league in the world. So if you get a guy like him, same thing with Kyle Oubre, you expect more, because I really thought he's gonna average like 13, 8, and 8. Bro, like all the scouts were saying that he's the next Luka Doncic. How we remember Luka Doncic was averaging like more than 20 points per game from the beginning of his career in NBA. So I don't know how the scouts and what the scouts talking about, because if you're comparing a guy to Luka Doncic, you expect 20 points per game. Yes. And my think is maybe he's not a 20 points player. Maybe he's going to be the next Andre Bargnani or Darko Milicic. He was good in Europe, but he's not a good player for NBA. But we'll see. The 3 games, we cannot say he's a rookie, so maybe sometimes rookies need more time. Like we had Giannis, he started playing. Who would have thought that Giannis is gonna be 2 times back-to-back MVP? We got Raul Neto right here. Great performance last night. He had 28 points, I think. I know this guy. My coach when I play in Spain, she used to work out with him, so I kind of know this guy. You know, I had experience to talk about him with my ex-coach from Spain. Great point guard, but you know, let's not make this channel boring. So let's check their stats really quick. How I said, they got really big problems with rebounds and defense. We got a last game. Of course, also against Magic. How I said, we got Isaac Bonga. Not a big fan. 18 minutes, 6 points. 7 rebounds. I know he gets 7 rebounds, but I thought he's gonna be way better. We got Daniel Avdija with 9 points. Look, how you don't if you don't believe 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 6'9", 210 pounds. He got to gain weight. But he needs some time. Like the same with James Wiseman. All the rookies need some time. Tony Kukoc, when he came to NBA, he was 180 pounds, I think, and after one season, he gained like 30 or 40 pounds, and he was looking like a beast. Good player. I mean, just like I don't understand why you expecting like. You're telling that Danny Avdija is gonna be another Luka Doncic or maybe better, but let's not compare nobody to Luka Doncic, because this kid is he's older than me, but like this guy is like those type of guys are born one out of millions. So problem with the rebounds, they had 47 rebounds. Let's see. Oh, actually, Orlando Magic have 45, so that's my fault. But still, I feel they need a bit more. Bertans, David Bertans, guys, he just signed a new contract. I think 3 years, 70 millions, and look how he's playing. I heard that he had a little like small injury, so I understand that. About 9 points, two rebounds, 1 assist, and having a 70 million contracts on his ass. That's not what we expect. We got Raul Neto, which have a minimum contract, and look, he's playing 32 minutes, averaging 22 points. So how NBA teams works, I still don't understand, and I'm really like curious how that really works. But let's don't make this. I think that's it. Where we talk about Washington Wizards, and before we go to the next team, I also want to ask you guys, like, what do you think? Which guys like is the biggest surprise for you after this first few games of NBA season? If you want to tell me, just comment down below, or DM me on our Instagram, because I'm really curious what you guys think. So right now, the thing what I want to talk is Terry Rozier. I want to pull up his highlights first, because this guy is playing amazing. Terry Rozier. Should we watch the 44 points game? 42 points game, my bad. Yeah. Franchise record. Damn, Charlotte is so all in. 42 is their franchise record. That's new. I'm not like that's pretty new. So we got a guy like Gordon Hayward right here. But what can I say? Terry Rozier. They just beat Brooklyn Nets last night. He had 19 points and 50% field goals. He's averaging 26 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Sorry that I'm looking down, but I have like the little paper right here, my notes, so you guys can know more and I can tell you guys way more about everything. I hope the mic is not that loud. I'm gonna pull it, but how you guys see, we got Terry Rozier. Let's come back to his highlights. My bad. Nice. He's playing really well. 1-1. He used his body, even if he's short. I saw him few years ago when the Boston Celtics came on NBA preseason game against Real Madrid in Spain. He was always good, in my opinion, and no one. And I understand him why he left Boston Celtics, because he's really underrated for me. He is underrated. they're saying he's 6'3". I don't think so. He's 6'3". How he was next to me because my seats were like really close to the court. In my opinion, he's like 6'1", 6'2". But great shooter. Really, like he's tough guy, you know. Like, he's like always like, if I see you get, like, I don't want to curse. He's always like, if I see you beat, you know what I'm saying, move away, you know, even if he's short. The funny story, he lost tattoo. If someone don't know, he got a tattoo on his on the back of his head. Check his IG, so you guys can know better. I think he's a great player to watch his highlights for like short shooting guards, maybe point guards or like combo guards, because you can play similar like him. But we watch that. I hope he's gonna be, maybe not I don't think so he's gonna be an all-star this year, but I hope his career is gonna keep growing and he's gonna play way better. We'll see how that goes. No, Charlotte is not playing tonight. I don't think so. Let's see. No, they're not playing tonight, but the next game Charlotte is playing against. Let's see. They're not. They have another day rest on the 30th, probably against Dallas Mavericks. Pretty interesting. Terry Rozier against Luka. I want to see that. I might watch it. I'm not lying, but what can I say? The biggest surprise for me, what I want to talk about, and like I was telling Mike too, is the guy from Boston Celtics, Peyton Pritchard. He's average. He's a 26 pick from this year draft. Everyone thought that he's gonna be like on the 44 spot, but they drafted him earlier. Another pick, another year, and another good pick for Boston Celtics. I don't know how they're doing that, but probably they have my favorite coach, and I think Brad Stevens is amazing guy to find like a team, like the players to be a leaders. Terry Rozier, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. We got Marcus Smart. He found them and his scouts. But like we got a new leader in Boston Celtics, Jaylen Brown, 26 points per game, five rebounds, 3 assists. But I want to talk about Peyton Pritchard. So I'm gonna pull up his face right here because I want you guys to see how this guy looks like. So that's Peyton Pritchard. He spent 4 years in Oregon. A great coach. He had a great coach over there, and he got even a way better coach here at Boston Celtics. Maybe he's only 6'1", but 195 pounds. So, but I'm still gonna tell you guys that maybe you're 6'1", but if you have balls to play basketball, you're still gonna be good, and you're still gonna play. You still have chance to play in NBA. But great pick for Boston Celtics. I think they're playing similar basketball to Oregon, so good fit for them. And how I said, I hope he's gonna be, for now, he's a top 5 rookies in the NBA after this week. And me and Mike, we're gonna do top performers of the week and play rookies of the month in our opinions, and he's a candidate to be a rookie of the month. We'll see how that goes. It's only our opinion. It's our rookie of the month, not NBA rookie of the month. And we also gonna pick the one guy from West Conference and East Conference. But that's the guy which I really want to talk about today. Besides that, what else? We got. I think one of the biggest surprises, Indiana Pacers. We got Indiana Pacers, so let's talk about them. I wanna show you guys their highlights because the way how they're playing. Actually, let's before. I'm not gonna show their I'm gonna show you Sabonis highlights. You can guys watch. I'm gonna talk about their stats and the team. So we got Dragan Sabonis with the game winner shot. Crazy. Like, who would have thought that he's gonna be this type of player? They trade him on the first day of the draft. Then OKC trade him to Indiana. So who would expect? But sometimes you're coming from nowhere. For the Polish fans, which maybe they're watching me, I don't know. He was a teammate with Przemek Karnowski. Karnowski he won Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Award when they played together, and Sabonis he was coming out of bench, or he was playing power forward, but he averaged less than Karnowski. So where he's at and where's Karnowski now. I know that's interesting story, but that's only for probably American people. They're not gonna understand that. So how you guys see his highlights? Sabonis averaging 24 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists per game, so close triple-double. Probably if he's gonna keep playing like that, he might be a candidate for MVP or second NBA all-time second NBA 2020-2021 season. But it's still in the beginning of the season. But Indiana Pacers, they beat Knicks, Bulls. I know that it's not good teams, but last night the way how they play against Boston Celtics, they have way better defense than last year. They have players and they still playing without Oladipo, which is crazy, and Jeremy Lamb. So 2 players from the starting 5. Malcolm Brogdon, great player. He's averaging 21 points per game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Aaron Holiday, he's a starter for now when Oladipo is not here. He's playing really well. The most funny thing is that Miles Turner is averaging 5.7 blocks per game. Who averaged 5.7 blocks per game? I don't know. They got a great 6-man like Doug McDermott. If you guys don't know Doug McDermott, he was a player. He used to play for the Knicks and OKC. He's also a power forward, but he's averaging almost 14 points per game. Great team. I feel we got a new pretender to be a number 1 in the East Conference because they have a new coach, really smart. He playing a new type of basketball. They got a good big man. I show you right now. Team Indiana Pacers. I wanna check the coach name because I forget his name, but I watched the game last night. Great. The way how he was acting in the game was amazing. Always calm. He was calling timeouts in the right time. So I really liked him. Nate Bjorgen. Yes, Nate Bjorgen. Let's see. I want to check it, to be honest. Nate Bjorgen. He used to be Indiana. Yes, that's him. Let's see if I found him. If I'm gonna find him. Indiana Pacers. No. Alright, never mind. I'm gonna try to find him next time. But he's a great player, great coach. Well, you already know. I really like him. He might be a candidate for the coach of the year. We'll see how that goes. It's still beginning of the season, but great player. But we talk like how I said. Let's talk about the most interesting part for me. Like for today is Houston Rockets and top performers for me. In my opinion, I didn't talk with Mike. I told him to think about it because we're gonna record that tomorrow. So the fun fact, what I want to talk Houston Rockets, we got fat James Harden. I watched the game yesterday, and he's like 240 pounds, I think, because the way how he move, it's with this belly is so funny. I mean, he's not running. He more like he's doing everything like he's jogging, not running on the court. But like still, guys, he scored 44.7 assists. There's, they force him to play, but he's still playing really well. The best player for me in this team right now, Christian Wood. I didn't know that he's that good. Well, the first time, when he was at Detroit Pistons, I didn't watch him at all. But right now, the way how he's playing, guys, this guy amazing. Like, probably you guys gonna see his face right now. Like, wait, I'll actually Google him because the way how he's playing, I want us guys to see. I watched the interview in Polish with Marcin Gortat. He also was saying that he's a great player. Look, Christian with 31 point. He had 31 points, 13 rebounds, and 63% from the field goal. So amazing stats. But how I said, this guy is. You guys gotta look at him. Wait, that's not the highlights. Okay, that's some commercial. Look, this guy, bang, bang, crazy guy. You guys remember this guy? Remember this name. If you're the power forward which can dribble the ball, shoot, and is pretty athletic, watch him. The same way like I said, Terry Rozier to the guards. I'm telling you, if you're a big man which like to dribble, play 1-1 and shoot, watch this guy because he's amazing. Look, bang, another dunk. He's super athletic, pretty strong. I know and long, guys. Look his arms, how long they are. But that's it. I don't wanna watch the whole highlights because we don't have time for that. The way I checked some Twitter news and basketball news. They're saying that James Harden is gonna be traded to Denver Nuggets for Michael Porter Jr. I think and Ball and some draft picks. If that's a good trade, it's a good trade for Houston because they're gonna have two young talents. I feel like Michael Porter Jr. is gonna be a great player in future, but James Harden and Nikola Jokic, two tough characters. Like Jokic is a nice out of the court, but he got his moods on the court, so I don't think so. That's gonna look right. They also get Jamal Murray, so what's the point to get another guard? I don't really understand. Maybe if they're gonna put James Harden as a small forward, which is impossible for me. But we'll see. They are also talking with Philadelphia for the trade with Ben Simmons. I see that. I kind of see that, but that's not gonna be a team which is gonna play for the championship because John Embiid. No. I know Mike is gonna hate me right now, but no, he's not this guy. Besides that, all right, let's go to the top performers for me. I'm gonna pull up these three names. We're gonna go to NBA and stats. I want to talk about them. I picked 3 players. Two from West Conference and one from East Conference. But don't blame me. Don't really. That's my picks, my own opinions, and the first guy I pick is CJ McCollum. He had he's averaging 33.5 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists in first 2 games of the season. I think great performers. 49% from the field goal, 50% from the 3-point line. What else can I say? Great pick for the top performers of the week. We're still waiting. We got games tonight, so we'll see how that's gonna go. Maybe someone else is gonna show up because we got players like Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Giannis too. The second guy I want to show you is from Milwaukee Bucks. I know you can complain about that, but trust me, watch the game and see what you guys thinking. The guy which came from G League, never drafted. He played for Texas A&M. Chris Middleton, 6'7" shooting guard, small forward. Almost 27 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Great games. He had 31 points against Warriors. Great game. The first game against Boston Celtics. I know they lost 2 games, but still, I'm not checking how the teams are playing. I'm checking from the stats way how they're playing statistically. So that's how I think the top players should be choose. We got, he had 27 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists. Against New York, 22 points. I know kind of lower, but Giannis is not playing that good. He looks kind of tired. I'm not lying. We didn't talk about that, but Bucks, they're 1-2, but it looks like Chris Middleton is becoming a leader of the team for now when Giannis kind of tired, but we'll see. And the third player I want to talk is, of course, the young superstar, Ja Morant. He had one accident last game against Atlanta when he got technical foul in like 2 minutes before the end of the game, and they were losing by 3 points. That was stupid. That was a junior move. He will be like a high school move. I mean, but he's still young. Look, he's 21 years old. We can give him some time, but guys, averaging 36 points, 8 assists, 2.5 rebounds per game. Memphis lost 2 games. 2 games. Still a young team, so we need to give them some time. He had 44 points against Spurs and 28 points against Hawks. I think they're playing tonight. Let's see how he's gonna play. If he's gonna score more than 30 points, I think he might win. He might win the top performers of the week. In my opinion, I'm still gonna talk about that with Mike. It's 2 dudes, not 1 dude, so I gotta, we choose together. But how you guys like it? I know it's pretty long. It's 42 minutes, 45 minutes probably. Pretty long, but I want to do those type of podcasts once per week, maybe once per month, once per 2 weeks. We'll see. Make sure if you watch to the end of the podcast, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe. Maybe some NBA player team is gonna come at me. I hope so. I wish, because I really want to do podcasts with them, or show, I'm thinking to show the life of NBA player or NBA team, or maybe show some practice of NBA player, how they work. Maybe they're gonna show you some skill moves. But guys, don't make this longer. Love you. I see you in the next video. probably tomorrow, for sure tomorrow, and see you guys.